Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the helm. Bean water is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions, he loves to sing. Join our Discord and follow him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. Captain Coder here on this beautiful Friday morning for me. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful life, wonderful month, wonderful game jam. So great to see all you wonderful, beautiful, excellent people out there. Hope you guys are being excellent to yourselves. 3Key Girl, what's happening, Captain? What's shaking, bacon? Things are going wonderful. We're up to working on our game jam here today. Draco, it's so wonderful to see you. I hope you've been well. Try, what is it? Redeems? Do we have a button for that? You might just have to scroll down. You might just have to scroll down in the stream. That might be what it is. There's also a commands if you really want to see it. It's so great to see all you beautiful people here on this beautiful day. Two nerdy nerds. We got our Nerdy Nerd Cup. Our Nerdy Nerd Cup came in today. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. It tastes extra good coming out of that Nerdy Nerd Cup. Nerd Waffle, welcome back to the stream. It's wonderful to have it. I'm getting ready to have a yard sale this week. Very nice. Very nice, 3Key Girl. Got any specific entries in that? Man, my hair's looking crazy. 3Key Girl, got anything particular? I need to get a haircut, man. I need to get a haircut. Well, why doesn't the Game Jam command work? That's weird. Draco, I don't know why it doesn't work for you. Did you spell it? That's interesting. Res1 Coder, great to have you. 3Key Girl, sorry, I was going to say, any particularly interesting items going in your yard sale this time around? Just out of curiosity, out of, you know, the old noodle. Res1 Coder, it's great to see you, folks. It's wonderful to have all you beautiful people here on this beautiful day. Draco, what's going on? Are you using like a special exclamation point? The Grumpy Game Dev. I'd like to thank you for following me now. Thank you so much for the raid now. Thank you so much for the raid, Grumpy Surly. Let's get a hat going. Oh, yeah. My hair's looking funny today. I need to get a haircut bad. Thank you so much for that hat, Searle. Hope you've been well, everybody. It's so wonderful to have everybody here. Draco, it's so weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Here, let me copy and paste what you did, just to test it out. Yeah, I think you have a special... Hang on. Hang on. What's going on? One of your letters must not be correct, because when I copy and paste it... your I is an upside down exclamation point. Your I is an up down exclamation point, not an I. Draco, with the fake eye. With the fake eye. I had to eyeball it a little bit to see what was going on there. Yeah, Draco's exclamation point is upside down instead of the I. Trying to boozle me, Draco? Draco, are you trying to boozle me? Although, how would the Game Jam work? How would Game Jam... do Game Jam, Draco. Now I want to know. It's fake. It's not fake when I copy and paste it. All right, let me try again. When I copy and paste yours, so something's not right with that. Everyone copy and paste this exclamation points here. This one doesn't work, but then if you type in regular points, it works, which tells me one of those letters is not what they appear to be. And when I change the I... Now, nerds, change the I to a regular I and it'll work. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, Draco, I don't know what's going on with your I there. That said, you did do Game Jam, and Game Jam doesn't have an I. Does Game Jam have an I in it? Who knows? I don't know. My assumption was it's an upside down exclamation point. Folks, it's so wonderful to have all you beautiful people here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Game Jam puts the I in team. Thank you, Grumpy. It's true. It's true. I hope you had a great stream, Grumpy Game Dev. Thank you so much for the raid. It's wonderful to have the beautiful people here. Sidian, congratulations on your number. On your 10th, what did we get? Number 18. Holy cannoli, we already got 18 uses of that. It's great to see all of you. Oryx, congratulations on your number 1 Cracksy. It's wonderful to see you. BK, you're almost there. Oryx, thank you for the hat. Let's get another hat on this head here. Boop. Boop. There it is. Get a hat. Luna, it's so wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much for coming back.
Our
Luna
dopamine.
Kits.
Oh, I
Luna
got that
Pizza.
fix.
Great to see you. Thank you for the dopamine. There's a Mian team after all. Michael Game Dev, there is a Mian team if you try hard enough. If you try hard enough, you swap enough letters, you look at enough things, sure enough, there's a Mian team. A lot of times you can find me in a lot of things if you look hard enough. Any word that has an M and an E, or an E and an M, or any combination of those two letters has a me in it. Hunted Storm, welcome back to the stream. Mooniz, enjoy your lurk. I think you said you were lurking. Mooniz, I hope you're doing well. I see you're still number one, my friend. You're still up there nice and high. There's an I in a in team if you use block letters. Is that true? There's an I in team if you use block letters because of the E. I'm not sure. Fodai, how's it going? I'm doing wonderful. Fodai, how's your game coming along? Folks, if you want to go check out someone who's working on Learn You a Game Jam, be sure to go check out Fodai Games. Fodai Game Dev. Sorry, I got your username wrong there. Fodai Game Dev, been working on a game for the Learn You a Game Jam. How's your game coming along, Fodai? Tell us all about it. Michael, it's great to see you. Good luck with your deadline of yourself for July 4th. I hope it works out well so you can get some people to check it out. Kovalaki, it's wonderful to see you, my friend. Two nerdy nerds. You guys are doing amazing things over there. How's your game coming along, two nerdy nerds? Anything new to report? Congratulations on your number 19, Lazamat. Enjoy. Here in the back hiding, it's okay. I like to sit in the back of classrooms too. I like to sit in back. I think it's human nature. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think there was a study that was done that said people don't like to have space behind them. They like to have a wall behind them. Having someone behind you, like his ancestral memory type thing, where it bothers us to have things behind us. The Key Girl, thank you so much for popping in. It's great to have you. Almost done with controller support. Let's go. Draco, I'm sorry your eye is not working for us. Nerd Waffle, hope you're doing well, my friend. Res1 Coder, it's always a pleasure. Grumpy, thank you again once for the raid. Thank you again. Clayman's here. Holy moly, Clayman, how you been? What have you been up to? How is Epic Hero Game coming along? Lazamat with another hat, pushing the finish line today. Two nerdy nerds, nice. Thank you for the hat. There it is. Lazamat, thank you so much for the hat. I'm hoping to continue working on my game on stream soon. Just need to gather some positive energy at Fodai Games. Let's send you some positive energy, folks. Positive energy out to Fodai Games. Oh, positive energy. Fodai. There we go. Got it for you. I hope you just got to make sure you catch it. Fodai, I hope that's good vibes going your way. Surly, always wonderful to have you here. Graham, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smab, thank you so much for hanging out. We got so many people. I guess I don't need to say everybody's name. I just like to. Dramox, Count Oren, Sigin. You guys are all wonderful human beings. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Love having you all here. Voice not void, but I'll succeed with the sweet cap void emanating from my second screen. Got that Captain Void coming out. The Captain, can I do it? I want to do like the, here, we can do a Captain Void. You ready for the Captain Void?
I'll get you.
That didn't work. I want to have, hang on, can we do a Void? I don't think we can get, if I do this. No, I'm not. It's too fast. We do get a little bit of a void going. Void. Nope, I tried. Folks, what are we working on today? We're working on our Captain Coders Learn You a Game Jam. We learned a little bit about Blender. Let me show you what we got. We are working on an isometric platformer. Why don't I see the whole thing? What's going on here? Hang on, something weird is happening. Hang on, we might have to reset my window. Yeah, that's weird. Window, layouts, defaults. Here we go. Whoa, this is weird. I might have to reopen Unity. Look at what's going on here. Unity, when it's this size, so here you see my full screen. When I'm full screen, it's working out okay. When I resize it, the internal window is not resizing the way it normally does. All right, let's try restarting Unity. I'm gonna restart Unity here. Let me unenhance. Let me get Unity Hub. That Unity seems okay. Unity Hub. We're gonna reopen the project and hopefully everything's okay. I didn't work on it yesterday. I needed a break. Yesterday, oh man, I've been so tired. I slept like 12 hours yesterday. I almost didn't stream today, but I'm just so excited to be here hanging out with all of you beautiful people. I couldn't help myself. Does anyone else feel like that way? Streaming, any other streamers out there? I find streaming to just be so addictive. In a good way. In a good way, I think. But yeah, sometimes you just got to get going and boom, starts running. Things start going. It can be Codex. Yeah, absolutely. Codex, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here, my friend. I hope things are going well for you. I know that things out there had been a little bit rough, but I hope things are on the up and up. Last few months I've been addicted to being disconnected. At least if you're using streaming as a platform to produce something, right? Using streaming as a platform to produce things, it can be a little bit, there we go. At least there's that, right? Keeps you motivated. Streaming can keep me motivated. Someone was asking me about burnout the other day, and I was thinking about, getting burnt out on streaming, trying to pace yourself is the difference. Sometimes after a long day, it's hard to hit that start stream, but as soon as we do, chat floods with infinite energy to get going. That's how I feel, yeah. Okay, so here's what we have now that Unity's corroborating with us, cooperating. Why do I want to be that? Okay. So we're working on making an isometric platformer. So we made ourselves a cup. The cup can move back and forth, and we added in these room transitions. They're instant transitions, but we go through a door, teleports us to, it doesn't actually teleport us, just moves the camera. Cup, that's right, Push Choi. We got a cup like that. So we got this, so the cup can jump. There it goes, cup can jump, can land. We got some platforms. There's some interesting things I gotta do with our controller. Instant transmission. It's true, he's Goku. We gotta make a Super Saiyan cup. Oh man, what an idea. Nerd Waffle, it'd be so cool if we could have him power up and like have glowing steam coming out of him. Or out of them. All right, so we can go through the doors, so we have these transitions. And then we also, the way the transitions are set up, we can also have them fall through down and below. All right, so we have what I would call a basis for moving exploration, that kind of thing. My idea is you're going to be exploring some kind of kitchen. Some kind of kitchen is what it looks like to me. The golden bean water. Yeah, dark fuel in the search for the golden bean water. Maybe that's the name of the game. Search for the golden bean water. But this is what we have so far. So our character can run around, and we basically make our levels in 3D like this. Can I get any reward for 777 messages in chat? Do you have 777 messages in chat? How do we know? Sijian, how do we find, where'd that number come from? Let's go find, I don't even know if that's a chat messages, Sijian. 777, yeah, it's like the Thor. That's so funny. How did you know? Where did that information come from? Tani, welcome to the stream. I was too busy game jamming. That's right. What are we doing? Sijian apparently has 777 chat messages. That's amazing. 131,000 points. This is like the magic Thor number, right? Pirate Software is all about sevens or something. I don't quite understand the 7 joke, but 7, I remember that being a thing at some points. I'm sure it still is. How many do you have? Tani, let's go check it out. Tani. 2,679, so more. You have many more. See, who has the most? Probably me. Smab with all the, look, Smab, that's awesome. See, because Smab gives me helpful information. Then Muniz, then Thindle. Thindle gives a lot of helpful information. Muniz, all the people who help me with things have regularly help me with things. That's awesome. We should do something about the chat messages being a reward. But sure thing. It's Sijian, just for being awesome. Points, add the correct, points, add Sijian. 777 points to you, my friend. Thank you so much for all the chatting you've done. I appreciate it. Thank you Two nerdy nerds. That's right. Thank you so much for the 7777777777777. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. You know you're awesome. Two nerdy nerds. Thank you so much. I hope you've been well. Love you guys. I love your stream. One of my favorite streams. Okay. Some things, we got to make this an actual playable game. So what I want to do, I want to figure out, all right, so in this first room, I want to add in a button into the floor. So we're teaching the player how to play the game a little bit. So I want to add in a button. So I want to have no doors here. And then you press a button or a closed door. Do you have a title yet? We're going with Dark Fuel and the Search for the Golden Bean Water. Dark Fuel and the Search for the Golden Bean Waters. The captain is allowed for me to ask you to play my jam game for some input? Absolutely. Absolutely. The one thing you can't, I think I need to be a little bit, yes, absolutely. I'll play your game for some feedback. Because you don't get points. You can't win for getting the feedback, right? Are you allowed to win your own game jam? Orlin, I cannot win my own game jam. Even if I was cool enough, even if my game was good enough, I would not be allowed to win. But Orlin, how you been? Welcome back to the stream. Jolt Code, welcome in. We got Jolt, Cold, and Orlin the Mage. How you fellas doing? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Yes, so I want to, let's switch from free aspect down to full HD here. I'm doing wonderful. Any day I can wake up and code is a beautiful day. And today is no exception. Hunt said player's favorite goes to Captain Coder. Judge's favorite goes to Captain Coder. It's just Captain Coder. It's a way for me to, would that be considered embezzling? It's just taking all the sponsors, all the sponsorships I just get to take for myself. Captain, if they enter the game jam, and the winner is me. The judges were Captain Coder, Captain, and Coder. The Captain and Coder were the three judges. They voted. Captain Coder's was the best. I'm having a lot of fun with it. We do have... Thank you for the sauce, nerds. That's right. We need to... I want to add things we can interact with. I need to add in a button. Okay, so the thing I want to do is add in a button. What's interesting is I'm not quite sure. That's essentially what I wanted to learn, Codex. I'm really happy with how they came out. I want to add in a door that is closed and then an animation that can open up the door when you press a button. Button could be a sugar cube. Lads, the sugar cube's going to be an ability that you get that lets you summon a sugar cube beneath you to get up to high. So you'll be able to jump, but you'll be able to summon a sugar cube to stand on it. So I don't want to make, button could be sugar cubes. It could be. That's an interesting thing. We could do kitchen related things would also be acceptable. I'm just going to also, just for time purposes, I think I'm going to make a button though. Just a Captain Coder, Captain myself, and I the Coder. That's right, Nerd Waffle. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. Let's go back over to Blender here. Get a big spoon to hit enemies with. Look, look, here's my door. Here's my door. I think I'm gonna add in a little thing that you can click to open it. So we want to add in like a panel on it. Zaft, welcome back to the stream. Hope you've been well. Are you telling me to leave? Here's the door. Nerd Waffle, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. I need you, Nerd Waffle. Don't leave me today. So we're gonna add in to this. I want to animate it opening up. So I want to animate it like a garage door type thing happening. It's true. I did just show you the door. You know what's it's such a Zaft, yes, the fanciest of the doors. Look at how fancy this door is. There's never been a door that was fancier than this one. But we're gonna try and make it a little bit fancier. So let's go into object mode here. We're gonna add in a cube. A cube? Here, we're gonna scale it down. And we're gonna make it builds a 3D door to show Nerd Waffle the door exactly. Now you know. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking like that. Scale it down just a little bit. All right, so fun fact here, if you hit the scale button and you go further out, it moves slower. It moves slower. I do think it would be cool to have, all right, that. Let's go to front view. Let's shimmy this up. Uh-oh. Shimmy up like that. Let's go to side view. Needs to be a little bit smaller still. And then let's move it down like that. And I just want to repeat it up. Special 3D door for the memes. Builds a 3D door to show nerd. Yeah, special 3D door for memes. It's a meme door. It's a meme door. Uh-oh, let's go back to the front. Scale on our X. Uh-oh. Scale on X axis. I guess it can be like inset in there a little bit. But now let's go into edit mode here. We're gonna grab this face, the top face, and we're gonna drag it up on the Z-axis. And so I'm gonna add an animation that is just the door sliding up, like shrinking upward. And then when we hit a button, we're gonna make another button as well. We're gonna step on the button, the door will open when we press the button is the idea. Oh my goodness. I'm in Unity control modes and my brain can't handle the camera movement transitions. I'm losing my mind here. Add the quick view. Let's go to the front view again. Well, I can't be in front. I gotta select this first. Face. All right, now let's go to front view and move it up Z like this. Yeah. All right. So the idea is I just want to add in a very simple GZ down. Gotta hold shift click. Okay. So I want to add in just a little bit of an animation on it. So it's when it slide up, we're gonna add a texture to it to make it have like lines in it. So it looks like a garage door or something. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe it could just be a solid color as well. I don't know how to add in textures inside of Blender. Maybe I should learn how to do that. I was just adding them. Literally, it's just like a gray texture here for the door. And part of the reason I've done that is I need to make it so that way I have two different materials. You'll notice this material here. The material here is actually see-through. So on this door, there's a see-through material, and I could probably figure out how to do it, but this door, it's actually two different doors. One of them is see-through and one of them is not. So the door on the left, on this side of the room, there's a door on that side of the room that do that. Let's add in now, simple door. We're gonna go into our animation, and I want to animate, we're gonna add in, we don't wanna add in eyes to everything. Let's get rid of our camera. Let's get rid of our light. And then we're going to add in just a quick animation, 20 frames, because we're doing 60 frames a second. So it's just a third of a second, I believe. We'll add in a frame here, and then we'll come over to our edit mode. Edit mode, and we're just gonna take this bottom. We're just gonna grab it by the bottom here. Boom, get that bottom. And we're just gonna slide this bad boy up. GZ, like that. And then we got ourselves a little animation. We did it. Hang on, I don't know why that didn't work. Add in a new iframe. It's not actually called an iframe. Apparently, can I only animate armatures? This is interesting. I was assuming I could do this with my animation. Oh, I'm not in, hang on, I'm not in action screen. Let's go back, undo history. Deselect all, okay. I'm not on the right, I need to go to my action editor here. I need to create a new This is weird. Why are there... Oh, I know why. All right, let's go into our files here. Let's get rid of... I had actually imported another... the mug into this to see what it looked like relative to the door size. And so that was still here. All right, so we're gonna select these. We're gonna add a new action. Can I only edit this? Okay, I must have had too much selected. I don't know why this wasn't showing, but we have it now. I'm gonna add in an action. It's gonna be open, close. Because if you go one direction, it opens. If you go the other direction, it closes. And we're gonna add in, here we go. All right, we'll go to frame 20. We'll add in another one. And we're gonna grab, now we can go into edit mode. Grab this bottom face. There we go. Move it up. And now I believe, why is this not, why? I really want this. Do I think I might have the wrong object selected. Hang on. You think I would know how to do this? Let's try one more time. I want to add in, I'm wondering if it's because I'm not in pose. I'm wondering if I can only actually animate armatures. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can only animate armature scales, locations. I suppose I could change the pivot and scale it downward. It looks like I may not be able to scale. Yeah. Yeah, that's super interesting. Let's change our origin. I want to move my origin up here. Let's go to object mode. Let's go to my front view. Let me get up here. I can scale it towards this. So now if I do a scale on Z, oh, maybe not. Oh, I need to set the origin set. Origin. So now I can scale it up that way. So I think I can animate the scale. Which is really interesting. So we could do this. That's not quite what I want. Let me delete this keyframe. The origin is now down there, so it is... Oh, it reset the origin. So it changed the origin as part of the animation, so the origin could be changed? That's interesting. Origin. All right, let's move... I'm learning so much here. Let's go back to this. I'm gonna delete these. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna set our origin. I'm in edit mode, hang on. Set origin. Okay. Now when I scale, feels good. Now let's add in the open close. Why does it go down there? That's super interesting. Let me delete this animation. It doesn't have it. There are no actions. Delete. Very weird. Let's just move it up. And we'll scale it down just a hair. Dental. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why. I was having trouble reading that name. Welcome back, my friend. How you doing on this beautiful Friday? I hope you're having a beautiful day. And Solomon, glad to see you. Hope you're having a beautiful day as well. We are in the process of adding in a door animation. It's surprisingly difficult to add this animation in, I will tell you. Let me tell you what. I can't believe how difficult this has been. Door open, close. Yeah, it's very interesting that I cannot edit the shape of the object and just edit the positions of the object in it, which kind of makes sense. Just downloaded a template, to be honest, if it was me. Just download. Oh, Solomon, I am trying to learn how to do it. I'm doing wonderful. Dental Dam says, thank you for asking. How are you doing this morning? I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Any day I can wake up and code with the crew is a beautiful day. So, Solomon, my whole purpose for this game jam is to learn how to use Blender. So I'm forcing myself to do this. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it, but this is like trying to understand. So now I know that, okay, I can't change. Edit mode is just modifying things. You can't animate edit mode. I probably could animate something else associated with it. Animate rotation and stuff. So that's a thing I gotta keep in mind while I'm doing stuff. But let's add in an eye here. Add in a frame. Eye is a frame. Object transforms. What if I am in edit mode? I don't think I'm in edit mode. Keyframe, yeah. So I can't add in keyframe. I cannot insert keyframes in edit mode. A pivot or what? Yeah, that's what I did. I set a pivot. And so the idea, I think I have it now. The idea here is we're gonna add in a keyframe here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna scale it up. Sorry, scale it down, I guess is the right word. Let me get into position here so I can see it. Scale. Like that. And so that becomes our animation. I'm surprised. I guess I have to, right there is, I have to actually finish the resize and then press I. What? I don't understand. Let me delete that. Okay, I can do it that way. I don't understand why I can't do it and then like add a keyframe, then do it. Like this. So this is all I want, to have the animation go up like that. There we go. It took a lot. I love it when you experience coders program stream yourself, learning and struggling. It helps me realize that everyone struggles and I just need to stick with it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so I did set the pivot there. Well, I originally wanted to just change the one edge, just move that one edge up. So that was this was interesting. So let's go ahead and export this as an animation. We're gonna put this into, we're gonna re-export our door. Yeah, I'm realizing it's gonna close all our doors when we do this, but it's gonna have an animation now. Oh my goodness, I've entered in something weird. What's going on? Why am I clicking on random things? Why is it selecting those things here? Does anyone recognize? Or did the doors get crazy big? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I should not have exported it. And maybe I should have added it separate. The I am on Windows, Tani. I am on Windows. Let's look at our model. Look at our door. Something weird. I didn't apply the scale rotation. Yeah, it's well, let me look here. Have my door. It will slide up, but it has something weird is going on. We might have to re-add them in there. I'm not sure. So applying the scale, you mean in here? Apply transformation, apply transforms. I think that's what you're saying I should do. All right, got everything. Control A, all transforms. That's what I just did. I can do it again. Oh, it's not positioned properly there in the back. I think that's gonna mess with my animation. Yeah. So the that was not correct. Scale and rotation only? Okay. I need to update this. The position on the back side is actually messed up anyway. That I didn't quite notice. With the pivot, apparently. And a wireframe, maybe. G on our Y. Okay. And so you're saying I want to apply just scale, rotation and scale. Let's see how that works out. Often watch someone learn something every day and a month later better than me, and then I have depression. Sijian, it's you know, trying to compare yourself to someone else is a dangerous game to play. Okay. Yeah, it's super interesting. That is, yeah, we need to go back. Hang on. I need to be doing this in a separate. Let's go back. That didn't seem to be what I wanted either. What I don't understand is why it is when I import it, shouldn't the relative sizes match here? I didn't realize that was offset that way either. Helps if your mesh is one selected and named. If your mesh is the one selected and named, well, I want to export both of them. So I could, yeah, renaming these meshes is probably a good idea. Frame. Door. Why didn't it? This one's, that's annoying. Frame. Door. Yeah, my plan is to texture the door later. Why did it move it back there? I don't understand why it keeps repositioning the door. Maybe the keyframes here have it positioned in a weird way. Let me delete these. Let's go back into our layout. I'm just trying to get this much working right now. So I have it right. Let's see if we can just get the door added in. And I'll do the animation after. Okay. Let's export as an FBX. back in here. So what's happening is it seems... So I have my door frame. Is it going to be a problem that you're animating it by scaling it down if you're going to texture it then? I don't know. So they never miss. That probably is true. Yeah, it's probably will. If I'm planning on using like a solid color, maybe not. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn exactly what's going on here. So they never miss. That makes sense. I hadn't considered that. So one thing that's really interesting here. What's going on if I come into my door frame? It's like the scale got super distorted or something. So it is scaling up. We have this. Okay. So that's happening. It's because my door, for some reason... All right, here's my door now. Oh, I'm so used to the movement. I keep switching between Blender and Unity. The movements are different. All right, so let's grab the door here. For some reason, the orientation was different before. All right, and then what I did is I scaled it up. Turn snapping on. Why can't I turn snapping on? Okay, because they are two separate meshes. This is what I did. And then let's apply that scale in. Yeah, it drives me crazy. You need to export that accordingly. Oh, I didn't realize that. How many people with 10 plus years of Blender experience? My guess is not many. Okay, so we have that. You have 10 plus, but you're still a noob? Okay. Okay. All right. Infinitani, thank you for that. How do I export it in? When I do an export, that would be good to understand. All right, so we could probably still run through these, yeah. That one is crazy. Why? Apparently I set that to 17 somehow. Did anyone else see me do that? I didn't see myself do that. Okay. The scaling was super weird. For some reason, the scale is like 17. Why is this door this way? Why is this scale that way? That's so weird that it was doing that. All right, so we have this now. Okay. Doddle! Welcome into the stream. Great to see you here. Doddle, oh, Doddle. Thank you for following me today. Doddle, thank you so much for the follow. It happens. It's amazing how often that happens to me too, Doddle. I'll go to some streamer like, how am I not following you? I have like a bunch of points here. I have a bunch of view time. Saw, welcome back to the stream. Saw with the hat. Let's get another hat on this stack here. Thank you for the hat. There you go. What's so funny is every time I go to do something, it's like, this is going to be simple. And then, man, is it not simple. Dev Mashup, that's okay. You're almost there. You'll get there. You'll get there. You get 240 points an hour. So not too bad with gaining those points. Van, welcome back to the stream. Hope you've been well, my friend. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. We're working on getting this door to do what we want. See, now I'm back. I'm back in Blender, and my brain immediately is trying to do things that it won't let me do. Let's scale this in the Z. Let's switch back to front. Let's get in real close here so we can see it. Scale in the Z. I just want it to be slightly below the ground like that. And someone moving to the Nevada, Arizona, Utah area soon. I need to get my hat collection going. You can do it. Doddle, you can do it. You can do it. You can. But yeah, it's a good place to have a hat. Sidian, what did you say? I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, you sent a link. That's why I missed it. You gotta add some context to it. You can't just send people links and think we're gonna do something with it. FBX exporter add-on for Blender and compatible Unity's coordinate and scaling system. See, I have to like install some extra thing. I'm not gonna do this right now. It adds in some extra stuff here. This could be useful to have. We go back to B3 stream. I'll maybe check out your stream again before I go offline. Dev Mashup, have a beautiful day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Thanks for popping in. All right, let's try adding in the animation again. Let's add in, we should already have open close here. Yeah, you can. That's exactly what they already exported as FBX. So what that is doing is there's a plugin that Decidian's recommending that makes it so it will like change orientations of objects into Unity. I don't want to take the time to learn about this just yet right now, because it's like a whole new thing I have to learn. But we exported as a Unity FBX instead. And then you can set axes the way. So right now, so in Blender, the Z-axis is up. In Unity, the Y-axis is up. And so it kind of gets a little bit odd. I don't think I need it. Yeah, I haven't needed it so far. It might be useful to have. One thing that is interesting in 2.8 and 3.0, I'm on Unit Blender 4, so I'm not sure I should be using it either. I'm not saying I can't use it or shouldn't use it. I'm saying I don't know enough to make the claim on whether or not I should. I'm really... add in a frame there. Sometimes not applying transforms before exporting also results in weird behaviors. That's what we thought. So the thing was, it was just scaled in Unity, which was making things look weird. All right, I think we're okay if we do this. Let's see if this breaks everything. It didn't, and now we should have an animation. If I go into my models door frame, we'll have an animation that opens the door. There we go. All right. Well, you should always apply rotation and scale before doing any animation or exporting. Well, when I did that, I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with what I have here. Just, you know, so saying those things but not telling me why doesn't help me. I know you're trying to help me. I'm not saying you're not helpful. But what does... So if I go into my N here, my rotation is 0, my scale... Oh, I think you're saying... Okay. What this does is it resets my scale to 0 like this. So now I'm going to have to redo my animation. Yeah. So let's delete this keyframe here. I understand. It took me a second. It's frustrating because I have a thing that's working and then I have to change it. All right, so let's delete this keyframe. Let's go back to our layout. We'll reset the rotation and scale. So resetting sets rotation to 0, scale to 1. Yeah, I understand what you're saying there. Lance, thank you so much for the hat. Let's get a hat added to the stack. Thank you so much for the hat. Let's keep going. Let's get the hat. Let's increase the size of the room now. All right, now let's go back to our animation. Z is still working. All right, let's add it in here. Thank you for the dopamine. That's right. We got to get that fixed. What the heck is going on? Why is it doing this? I'm gonna lose my mind here.
I won't get you.
It's true. I am gonna get you. Okay. Why is this doing these things? 1, 1, 1. All right. Thank you for the hats. Did we get 2 hats or just 1 hat? Patrick, we got 2 hats. Patrick, welcome into the stream. Glad you're here, my friends. Get 1 hat. Tony, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's get 2 hats. Thank you for the hats. All right, there we go. Some of the commands is funny. It's true, Luda. We got some good commands. We've had some time to curate them over the months. I was gonna say years, but I haven't been streaming for years, so would not be correct to say years. Okay. Let's scale this on the Z-axis here. Thank you everyone so much for your help. I know I probably look really frustrated, and it's because I am. There we go. I find tools that I don't understand. I'm also a little bit tired. There we go. We did it. You've been streaming more than a year, so that counts as a year. I said years with an S. I haven't been streaming more than 2 years, though. 1.5 years, I suppose, is true, Nerd Waffle. All right, now we have. Why are you? Oh, because I have to do a re-export. All right. I think. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's go back to our prefab. Let's go back to our door frame here. There's like 2 components. Let's rescale these back to 1, 1, 1. Okay. Set a rotation to 0. Why is the rotation on those? I am so unhappy right now. What? It was working, and then frame. I can't just set the scale to 1. What is going on when I set the scale to 1? Look at this. Look at this madness. I am very disappointed right now. The Z, these need to at least be the same, right? I'm gonna lose my mind. Years for large quantities of 1. Yes, Captain Hatter is a part of the furniture here at the Twitch at this point. Unity and Blender have a 1 to 100 scale or something. No, it's because I scaled it. How do I apply the scales in Unity? Right, so the scales are applied here. So if I were to look at these, I believe, well, apparently not. Apparently my scale is incorrect in here as well. Okay. Whew. Let's do a thing. We're gonna try again. So that makes sense. I'm understanding now. Rotation and scale. All right, so these, because it's exporting 2 separate meshes. I'm understanding. Models not importing are any of the objects using a wonky scale. They were. There we go. For some reason, I'd managed to do it without a scale on this one. So, all right. So I think we're getting closer. I'm learning. I'm learning how to feel the pain. Let's come back over there. Kabadratisk, welcome back to the stream, by the way. It's great to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. All right, so now if I scale these to 111, there we go. Somehow, door frame. No, why is... Oh my goodness, I hate switching. Why are they separate like that? The door reset positions or vectors as well. Yeah, I think I need to reset the transforms. The transforms, all right, we're gonna have to redo our animation. Now our animation's gonna be weird. All right, let's just delete these. Oh my gosh, go back to where you were. Can I just delete? Oh. Okay. Let's just get this right. Push Toy, I'm feeling it. Deep Space Renegade, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. All right. We're learning about the pain, and that's important. I can see the frustration in your eyes. Yeah, can you? Can you feel it? Can you feel the frustration coming? Oh, I need a eyeball zoom. Let's come into now. You'll can really see the frustration now. Lance says, I love 3D. I'm just learning. I don't know all of these things. I'm understanding. Too close. Too close for comfort. Thank you for the Googles. We gotta fix that. We gotta change that one. All right, let's try re-exporting. One more time. There we go. All right, now, in our game, we can come find our doors. Where are the doors? Look at that little tiny door. Just a little baby. Why is the door so small? Tony, I think you're right about the scale. All right. Okay, so now our door frame. Let's keep them connected just for a moment. All right, and now I can do it this way. Oh my goodness. Can I scale the whole thing? And we're just gonna use that. All right. Now on this, can we say apply all? Yay, maybe. They shouldn't be. It's just large. So what's interesting is I put I had them. They are scaled. You can't use scale from your imported FBX. I built the door based on the cup model, so I don't understand that. Posted a meme on Discord in regards to the most pressing question. It's there whenever you need a break on my Discord in the memes channel. Pretty much. Maybe not maybe. We will never know. This is me. That face is... Look how close this face is. I look just like... Minus the smile, this is my face right now. I look like that one. I didn't model the walls in Blender. I didn't model the walls in Blender. I'm fine as long as my scale is okay. I think I should be fine to scale my object up here, should I not? These walls were not made in Blender. These walls were made in Unity. The cup, I'm wondering, is my cup super scaled up? See, this is the part that's weird, is that this, okay, so I think default Blender export is 100. I was gonna say, my cup, I did it based on my cup size. That's what needs to be scaled up. I think when we do the export, it's scaling it up by 100. Yeah, Tawny said 1 to 100, and then I set it to 1, and so that's when it got a little bit squashed in there. It's 100, yeah, if it is 100, then you did not apply scene rotation. I'm not gonna worry about it, Cyber Angel, because I don't want to redo my whole cup model, because that was doing the door was hard enough, and it was only 2 meshes. I'm not gonna deal with it. We're gonna say that as a lesson learned, and we're gonna try and move forward. If it works, don't fix it. Maybe we'll find out how much it works. All right, so I want to just do it next time. Yeah, for all future things, I think I'll do it. I think, here, let's try something. I want to try something. If I re-export an FBX and I do, that was interesting. I don't know why there was no context menu that came up. Door frame 2. I'm curious here. Door frame 2. We can witness that it is a 1 and 1. So the scale is 1 and 1. I have this new model here. Door frame 2. Notice it by default scales it up by 100 times. So Tawny, I think Tawny is correct that when you export as an FBX, it scales it up 100 times when you import it into Unity or something along those lines. Everything in Blender was set to 1. I merely exported as an FBX, added it in. Yeah, 100 times, that's a lot of points to Tawny. Real Sky Ninja, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're having a lot of frustration and fun here. JD, you almost have enough for the Lambo, but you'll notice that this was scaled to be the size of our cup, and then I'm increasing it just a little bit here. All right, so I'm gonna lose my mind up in here. You're so close, JD, on a Skittles, centimeters, that's right. JD, on a cosmic scale, you know, you're almost there. Honestly, everyone's almost there on a cosmic scale. It's all about scale, JD. If we're looking at, like, yeah, based on how much time you've been here, it's a lot more time than you've been here relative, but on a cosmic scale, you're almost there. Folks, be sure to go check out JD Does Dev. JD does it all.
Feel like you're talking with Captain. Let me see if I could do my Captain impression. I am not the Captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way like the Captain.
JD, thank you so much for the impression. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Skittles, welcome into the stream. Skittles. Thank you so much for being here. I believe you can adjust the scaling in your model inspector. I'm not gonna, that's too late. We're gonna try not to touch it. I'm gonna delete the second door frame though. Thank you so much for the hat. Let's get another hat, Lance. With the hats, let's go. It's getting corny. With this hat, you know. Thank you for the hats. There we go. There we go. Nice and hatty in here. Tony with another hat. Oh my goodness. With the double hat. Nerd Waffle with a hat. We got one hat. It gets out of control so much these days. I might have to increase the prices of hats. Does your head get hot with all those hats? Hang on, I want this one on the bottom. I wouldn't say my head gets hot. This is not working. I'm not gonna be able to read chat this way. Hang on. Hang on, we got this. My poor dog is right behind me and I don't want any hats to fall on her. There we go. I'm pretty sure your mic volume changes when you change scenes, in case you're not aware. I did not know that. Let me check here. Thank you for the hat. I don't think it does. I think what happens is I turn my head away from the mic. I don't think it does change volumes. Let's see here. No, it's staying the same. It's staying the same. I don't think it changes volumes. I think I just talk quieter. Thank you for the hat. All right, nice and steady here. Let's get one more hat. Maybe I should open a hat store next door to you, Skittles. You'd be a very wealthy individual if you were to do that. All right, let's secure these hats safe and secure. Unless I'm crazy. So it doesn't, in my input capture, it's not showing a difference. It's definitely changing. Interesting. The music volume changes. The music volume changes here. Let me show you here. I wish you could see this here. My audio input capture when I'm talking, when I switch to this scene, there's no difference in the audio input capture. There is a difference in the VLC. The full screen is much louder. Fascinating. I wonder if it... Good to know. Dev Dad with the raid. Holy moly. It's the Dev Dad. It's the Dev Dad. And he's coming in with the raid. Oof, too loud. Audio is scene specific in OBS, but I don't understand why the audio mixer would change. Thank you so much for the raid. We got a lot of hats going on here. It's a little out of control at this point. Folks, if you guys don't know the Dev Dad, incredible streamer, father, software engineer extraordinaire, making a app called Embedder, and you Embedder, check it out. It's a social media platform about holding people accountable, being habit-forming social media app. Someone correct me if that is incorrect. Phil's correct. Dominic does Dev, welcome to the stream. And we also got Jero, I don't know how to pronounce it. Jero, welcome to the stream. Van Wyzen, Jerome Van Wyzen. So you can change them depending on the scene. It's how I do my intros. What I would say is, like, where would I look to see that? When I look at my audio mixer, it looks the same on both of those things. What it might be, you know what it might be? Let's look here. In my sources, I might just have the audio twice. You know what? I bet it's because I have the audio source twice. No, I don't have the audio source twice. Because I have the face hole scene. All right, face hole. I'm curious why it's so much louder. It's a beautiful app, Dental Dam, absolutely. What's going on here? I see what you mean. Ignore my ramblings about something completely different. So my audio capture here. So you people are saying, and I believe you, let me switch to my face here. The audio mixer doesn't change at all except for my VLC input, but it's definitely louder here. Zaft, it's louder when I talk here. My Twitch seems broken. I don't have any channel point redeems. Oh, Jerome, I don't have channel points. I'm not an affiliate. So fascinating. I wonder what is going on with that. I feel like maybe the audio input capture must be in here twice. Hang on, let's go into studio mode. Yeah, so I don't have a point. Chaff. All right, good to know. Chaff, welcome to the stream. Great to see you again, my friend. Could it be volume filter on a specific scene? I don't think so. Let me look at this. Filters. There's no filters on this one. Let me go to, you know what? On my face cam, let's see if they're the same. Audio input capture. I think what's happening is this is in here twice. All right, we're gonna try something real quick. You may not hear me in a moment. How's that? I bet that fixed it. It's on this scene twice. How's the audio now? Am I better? Can you hear me here? Can still hear it? All right, you can still hear me. Does the audio volume change when I switch to this scene still? Did the volume still increase? You're saying it was louder on this scene before. Jerome, thank you for the hat. Let's get another hat on this head. Get out of studio. Oh, thank you. Exit studio. All right. I was thinking it was changing. It wasn't changing. All right. How it seems the same to me. How about now? It seems the same still. Thank you so much for the hat. We'll get another hat on here. Fixed. So what was happening is I had the audio source twice, so it was I'm assuming twice as loud. Thank you for the hat, Jeroen. I'm sorry if I don't Jero. How much should I say? Oh wow, Embedder has changed a lot. It's doing awesome. Yeah, getting better every single day. Two Nerdy Nerds. Thank you so much for bringing that 20 points. That's a big one. Two Nerdy Nerds. That must have been going on for months at this point. And you're the first person to bring it to my attention, so 10,000 points to you. 10,000 points to you beautiful people. And everyone for helping with that. Points at all. 1,000 points for being here to witness such a momentous occasion. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Peace on Mars. How you doing, my friends? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you're doing well. All right, so what I want to do is we added in this door. We have a door open animation. It is time. BK, is it time? You have it? You have enough points? The time has come. The time is nigh. So we have this animation. Oh, we don't. We deleted the animation. There it is. BK's going for it. BK's going for it. Got the 100K points. Okay. So now we got all these extra actions. Hang on, let's come into our action. I'm gonna delete all of these. BK, what are you gonna custom channel? All things BK. BK wants a custom channel. Oh no, for some reason it doesn't work. All right, something must be, it took your money, so it worked. All right, BK wants a custom channel on the Discord. BK, sorry, I guess you gotta wait again. Something went wrong. So BK wants a custom channel on the Discord. So for 100,000 points, you get a custom channel. All right, so we're gonna add in a new category. How do I add in a new category here? Create category, BK's area. All right, we got BK's area. Where did it go? At BK, you can have it your way. BK's area. You get a channel, all things BK. There we go, all things BK. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations on your All Things BK channel. There you go, BK. Thank you so much for hanging out so long. Thank you for all your efforts. Thank you for all the good times. All right, let's get an animation on this door. So this is the issue I'm gonna run into, I'm pretty sure, is that the scale is now going down here. So this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Thank you, first, third, second, exactly. I want to add an animation that shrinks this, but in the opposite direction. Goob with another hat. Goob, how you doing, friend? Also, folks, Goob is one of the sponsors for Captain Coder's Learn Your Game Jam. The Average Goob Game Studios, Average Game Studios, sorry, is a sponsor here of our Game Jam, sponsoring our 3 prizes for the runner-up prizes. So be sure to go check out Average Game Studio. Incredible stuff going on over there. Be sure to check it out. Incredible sponsor, incredible streamer. Be sure to go give him some love. Yeah, Goob is a sponsor of the Captain Coder's Learn Your Game Jam. So thank you so much for your sponsorship. We love what you're doing with us. It's been awesome. And I love your blog so far. Should have been nicer to you, Captain Denosa says. All right, so I think I want it to scale differently with our animation. So I do want to add in a frame here. And I want it to scale up. So we're going to have it scale like this. I don't want it to scale this direction. But I'm wondering if I do it down this direction, as well as change it so that it goes up, if we'll get the same effect. Yes. Okay. So it looks, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do there. Let's save it. Let's export this. And someone did mention that the animation is going to cost some weird stuff, but I think because I'm going to make it mostly solid, it won't matter. And I exported it incorrectly. We want to export as... And remember the previous settings. Door frame here. And now we should have a door open animation. Great. Okay. Door open like that. What we can do now is I need to be able to attach to our door itself. We'll go into our door prefab. Have I seen the option UP in the export panel? I have not. So if I'm an FBX, there's a UP. Ah, the up. Not UP, the up. So we can set up to Y up. Apparently that's already set. So I'm so confused why by default I had to apply the rotation. This is where that scale's come from. Interesting. Okay. Hats up in the air, mister. That's right, Grayson. Grayson, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Kilobytes instead of kilobytes instead of KB? I don't know. It's a good question. I'm doing amazing day. Good. How are you, Captain Anosa? How's your project going? Talking to BK. BK, yeah, how is your project going? Let's go over to our prefabs here. Our door, we have an animator on the door here. We have to add in. All right. I'm so confused. That's okay. Oh, it's because I rotated these. That's okay. So we have an animator. We need to make a, let's create a folder for our door. Let's create an animation controller. Door animator. Okay, we'll open up our animator here and we'll add in we need like a default no animation state, don't we? Kibbles and bits, Average Goob. I think you're correct. You know, I've heard that once. A wise man once told me that. Okay, we're gonna create. Do I need to add an action for no animation? Because I don't want it to actually just start by animating. This could be our entry. All right, let's create an empty state. And the animation we want, why is it called door action? Did I not give this a name? That's so disappointing. This is going to be open, close. Let's export again. And now we'll switch this to open, close. And we don't, the default, see, it's gonna start here. So do I need to actually add in an action that is just like not animating? That's interesting. Okay, so one way I guess I could do this is come here and create a new action called idle. Well, I want to make it so that the door does, like, it stays closed. So that the issue is that I don't understand. This state here is going to play as soon as the animation starts. So I don't want it to, this is like open. Okay. So I kind of want a, well, I guess I need to add in a closed. Closed. So we start closed. We're gonna start closed, and what we can do is we can have this be mirrored. So it starts closed or cycle offset. I'm not entirely sure. And then we need to add in a state for open. And it's really the same animation. It's just the direction that it plays. So I'm pretty sure I can set the speed here to 0 for it to be closed. Alternatively, I could have it be 1 and start in reverse. I'm not sure. Can I see, how do I see the animation in the animator without like running my game? Does anyone know? I'm new to this, the animations and 3D stuff here in Unity. I'm quite new to it. You can make it based off a parameter, which is interesting. You can have it be a multiplier. We could have something like that. I know I want to have a bool is open or is closed, one of those two things. We'll add in a transition here. This one only transitions if we have is open is true. Okay, we can play the transition. It's interesting there. Has exit time. Why does it come back down like that? That's interesting. Let's go to our closed animation. I want it to be... Last night I was brainstorming. I hope I have a game for everyone to play by the end of the devlog. That's how I feel. Attach the game object with a controller, have that selected, and you can see it in the animator. So I have to actually select these to see the animation, I guess. If we put this at 0, cannot preview the source state has a speed between negative. Yeah, so it's saying that the speed, I don't want this. So one way I could get around this is by just adding in sort of like an idle animation that has no animation. I want there to be, I want it to be like not animating is what I really want here. But I'm not sure. I might have to actually add in. I'm curious because I don't know. I'm new to this. I could create a new animation and call this idle. And then the idle animation just doesn't have more frames. So the open close has this, and then idle has nothing. Only 2 states. Okay. So do I need, so I have, are these states? I have 2 frames. Are the frame states? I have open and close. So what do I do with the, are you referring, when you say, and again, it's like text chat, it makes it challenging. Referring to states between opening and closing. So you're saying I need 2 different actions? The word states makes me think you're referring to Unity because these are called states. This is our state machine. Or are you referring to in Blender, I need to do something different here? You want a state in the animator opening and 1 for closing and set that in Unity. You want a state in the animator. So when you're saying animator, is that Unity's animator? So I'm in my animator here. I have 1 for opening and 1 for closing. Okay, call it closing. Opening. All right, closing here. What I don't understand is how do I make this not animate? Okay. At the moment, you only have one parameter, is open. Why do I need two parameters? Do I need two parameters? What would be the second parameter? Make this bigger. Oh, it's annoying that if I make it bigger, I lose the thing over here. Why do I need one for both? I don't understand why I need one for both. Is opening is a bullet. So those states can get out, and then the translation use those to run the right animation. Should it not be able to say, well, if this Boolean here is on, it means we should go to opening, and if it's off, we should go to closing. And then what I'm saying is, how do I make it in this closing here, door open, close, or do I just set this to none? Yeah. Does not have a motion. So I would still make this our open, close. Okay. Transitions. Okay. You'll notice there's going to be a button that you stand on, Grayson. Okay, so we have this. Yeah, there'll be a button you step on, and it's going to change the parameter. I want it to... So the issue I'm running into is that I don't want this... So from closing to opening, when I'm in this state here, I don't want an animation. Either that or I need it to be reversed. I already know, Grayson, I know how I want it to work. I'm gonna have a button you press in the room and it opens the door. So that's the plan. Cyber Angel, I'm not sure what you're suggesting. I want there to be... So I'm focusing on the animation right now. Can I add a condition for the timer? So open in 5 seconds. Sure. You want an any state that goes from any to open and any to close. Then each transition will run based on the parameter you set it. You need to say if the parameter is selected. Cyber Angel, I don't know that if you're understanding what I'm saying. I want it to start with the animation not playing. I want it to start with it closed and the animation not playing. So I can have this transition, that's fine. I know how to make this here. Okay, so I say is open is false. Is open is true. What is the second parameter? All right, so you're saying I need to have a second parameter called is closed. This makes one parameter opening and one is called closing. Okay. So now I have to, in my code, maintain them always. That they're different. So this one here is true. And hold the last frame in the unity. That's what I'm trying to do, BK. That's what I want to know. Yeah. Then select the transition on the any to open and change the transition to running if open is true. So I don't understand why I need two parameters. And I can't do it with one. Okay. All right, I have this. Okay. Cyber Angel. Interrupt source. Because you have two states and no idle, and there should be no idle for this. I don't understand what this is accomplishing. I still have the same problem right now. I still have the same problem. From any state to okay. I need to go from any state to open and any state to close. Okay. And you're saying here I should have is closed true and is open true. Like that. It still does a weird animation. So notice the exit time is wrong. It should, you know, I don't want it to, I just want it to go straight to it. Okay. Should now run until one of the parameters is true. But the animation should now not run until one of the parameters is true. See, I don't understand why I need both of them. And it can't be just one. Also, I don't understand why this doesn't go backwards. There we go. And can I make it so it doesn't loop? I want to make sure that there isn't a loop on it. And that might be in the action animation stuff. I think it won't loop. I don't understand why I can't just do this for my transition. Is open, is false. I don't know why I can't just have one parameter like this. Is there a reason I can't have one parameter like that? Right, so they open or closed. Closed is like my idle. I think I can do it this way. I'm gonna try it this way, and if this doesn't work, I will. All right, let's go into our actual animation. Door. It's already not looping. Okay. Okay, so we have our door, has an animator. So when I start, this is not what I want. If you put is open to true, it will keep looping the animation because you are going from any state. So you have to set that it cannot transact to itself. Okay. Oh, I think I see. That feels really annoying and from a coding standpoint, awful to maintain. Because we get to the end of opening and it goes back, is what you're saying? Use a trigger. You can add triggers in. I really just want it to start in the closing state. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. It's It's weird that I have to manually set an exit time if I this way, and I can't just say does not have exit time. I don't understand why the scale is getting crazy. Oh, I do. That's really annoying, actually. So the animation, the way I've done the animation isn't going to work. It's animating the scale. This is very, very annoying. Why? Everything is fine, Skittles. Everything is not fine. It's animating the scale. And this is taking way more time than I wanted it to. I was hoping this would take like 40 minutes. It's going on way longer than I want. This is incredibly frustrating. Cause yeah, it's doing it by the scale, which is hilarious and annoying. The export scale. Oh my goodness. All right, we got to take a break before I blow a gasket here. So we'll be back. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. All right, everybody, we're back. Let's get some stretches in. Let's do some breathing. Let's try and get ourselves centered a little bit, and let's go back into the insanity that is Blender and Unity and animating that I don't quite understand. I'm like my brain is starting to understand how the systems work together. But let's get some stretching in. I'm going to encourage you to stand on up with me. Stand on up. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. We're going to help avoid those repeated stress injuries, those RSIs. Put some Flex Seal on the gasket. Yeah, I got myself an herbal tea here. A nice herbal tea. It's brewing in there. It's hard to see. Yeah, there's a little tea bag in there brewing. Let's get some stretches in. Stand on up with me. Get those arms up at the side. We're just gonna rotate back and forth, nice and slow. Getting that trunk twist in, taking care of ourselves. Loving our body the way it deserves to be loved. You guys are all lovely people. Oh. Yeah, it feels good. My lower back was starting to feel a little bit tight. It's interesting as my frustration goes up, I get a little bit stress level increase. My muscles get tight. My lower back is feeling. Get those arms up high. We're just gonna lean back and forth here now. That's right, the Nerd Alert Goob. Get on up, Nerd Waffle. Get on up with it. Oh, nice and back and forth here. Oh, deep breath in. Reach up into the sky as high as you can. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips. And we're just going to hang here, focusing on stretching out that lower back and those glutes. Just hanging here. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that feel good? You can touch your toes. Awesome. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Just hang the best you can. Loving that body, taking care of yourself. All right, we're going to breathe in for 5 seconds and slowly roll up in. Bring those shoulders up, back, and down. Let's go ahead and rotate it back. 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arms. 2, 3, 4, roll them forward. 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arms. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, shake it out. Shake it out. Thank you guys so much for joining me in that. Don't break anything. I have been suffering. Yeah, we're suffering with the blenders. Skydriver, welcome back. The Lumen, great to see you. Walks in. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to the stream. Here's what we're working on, folks. Let's hop back in just so you can see it. For joining me in those stretches points at all. 250 points, all you beautiful people out there. Thank you guys so much for all your help. I'm doing wonderful, Skydriver. I'm a little bit frustrated because I'm trying to, you'll notice my door animation is not working the way I want it to. Check out this door animation. It's the size of this animation is incorrect. The scale of this door is a little bit too large, the scale here. And so the transform I've done here needs to be a little bit different. Let's go back into my door frame prefab, my door here. And I need to reset these scale to be 100 here. And the door frame to be positioned this way. Pretty sure 100 on each one of these is the correct size. And I need to actually scale down this particular object. Dealing with loosely coupled system is always getting me tense. Yeah, so what I need to do is actually scale this down in this way, and I believe my animation will work now. There we go. And my door, I need to get my door to be the right size now, but I need to scale it based off of this object instead. So I'm having a little bit of a frustration because I want to be able to scale this up to the right size. I'm just having trouble doing that scaling. Let's grab this door. It's much easier to do it using this scale tool, but I need to do it. Is it with world coordinates to scale instead of local or something? Is it using world coordinates to scale? The animation is modifying the transform and the scale, so those need to remain 1 and 1 on the mesh itself. And then I need to scale like this, 1.7, and then let's try 1.25, nope. 1.25. I think I just need to scale the object, the containing object needs to be scaled. Hang on, and I'm still doing the wrong object here. This object, let's go into our prefab. This should be 1.7. I guess we could just do 1.7 in every direction. And then we have a door. All right, so I'm glad I took the break, because taking the break clears your mind, get those stretches in, and now we have a better solution here. Because that wasn't gonna be what I was gonna do. I was gonna do something very different there, but I'm glad that works out. I'm glad that worked out. It's amazing what your brain can, just stepping away for a moment, because I was going to go ahead and do something very different where I had to like scale it in Blender and all this and that. And that worked out pretty well. I do think I want these to not be matching here. I think I want this to 1.25. Like that. So we have a door here. Giving your brain 5 minutes is such a good idea. That said, I'm now not sure. We can still go through this. We'll have to add in a little collider that prevents us from moving through it. And I think we can do it directly on the frame, on the door itself. We can add in a mesh collider. And I think if the door is closed, now we'll, hang on. Let's, we need to put that on the ground layer. There we go. And then if the door is open, which we'll maybe be able to set somewhere. Let's go into our scene here. Let's go find this specific door. Okay, we'll grab this specific door. I'm not sure I can trigger the animator directly. Maybe I can. And then we'll be able to go through. Okay. So my idea, so it closes, it opens. Oops. And then we can just move right through it. Okay, so I need a way to turn this on. And now it's closed, so I actually can't go back through. I'm also, my transparent doors are now not showing up properly, which is a little bit weird. Transparent door. And it's likely that, again, yeah, this is a separate prefab. It's looking good. We're making progress. We don't have a lot of time. And so there's a little bit of me that is, okay, we got to get this working sooner rather than later. So my prefabs now, my transparent door, I need to come in. This is fascinating. This whole thing is done differently. I think I need to just delete my transparent doors and duplicate my basic door. Really, the transparent door is literally just has a different material on it. It should be a basic door, but with a different material. So I'm actually gonna come in here. I'm gonna make a prefab variant. If I can remember how. Prefab variant, there we go. So now it's just a variant of, oh, I have basic room selected, hang on. Oh my goodness. Undo history. What did I do? Alright, this is not what I wanted. I want my door. Do I not have? Is my prefab door really? I've done something terrible. My transparent doors are... Alright, we're going to get rid of all the transparent doors. We're going to make a... Let's search for transparent door. I've got my player controller working good. I shouldn't have done 3D physics and momentum and stuff. I'm going to get a lot of it less, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a moment at some point and really roll back what I'm doing. Rio, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your number 34. It's great to see you, my friend. All right, so I want to come in. I just want to make this a prefab variant here, door variant. It's going to be our transparent door. And for the transparent door, really all that is different is the material I'm using for our meshes. In our mesh renderer, we want to use our transparent material. Coaxed with the hat, let's go. Thank you for the hat. What should we start with? Start with this one. Coaxed with the bonus hat. Let's do one hat. Two hat. Thank you so much for the hat, Coaxed. Hope you're having a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it happens to be, wherever you happen to be in the world. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's go into our transparent door. There we go. So this is our transparent door variant. And if we go to our prefabs here, Tawny, sorry, I forgot. Let's take I really want to finish this door, but yeah, I'll yell at you in a moment, Tawny. Others, it's time to have to, we got, hatsify it. We're gonna hatsify it, indeed. All right, so we get our door and our transparent door. There we go. Tawny with another hat. Let's get a third hat going here. And a fourth hat. Tawny, let me go ahead and download your game. Thank you for the fourth hat. Let's get another hat on there. BK thing. What if the Cap Coder wins the Captain Coder game? I'm not eligible. I'm gonna opt out. Van, thank you so much for that hat. There we go. Feeling good. Got some good hats going. Tawny, let's go ahead and look at your game before I forget to look at it. Let's go ahead and download it and give you some feedback on it. Rise and Shine. So you want me to download? Take me to the downloads. There we go. 3 fits between 5, or so I agree. Sorry, but 5 is a good number. That's true. It's prime. Prime numbers are good numbers. All right, I did the wrong thing, but let's see if this will work anyway. I hate when it does that. Let's download again. Thank you for the hat. Let's get another hat added to the stack here. Boom. Perfect. Prime numbers are good numbers unless it's 37. What's wrong with 37? What did 37 do to you, Tawny? Tell me. We'll have to do something about it. All right, let's load up Rise and Shine here. All right, here's Tawny's game so far. We're gonna give it a little bit of feedback. I like the lighting. Jump feels pretty good. 387, that's what happened. 387, it's a self-destruct code. Braxton, it's true. It's true. All right, if I die, I do see some damage here. So I would love to have some feedback somewhere on the screen for the amount of life I have. So that's my first thought. Controls-wise, it feels pretty okay. The lighting effects are nice. So we have a key here. This door doesn't need the key. You only delay the inevitable. All right, how do I switch? So a question I have is, how do I switch items? Can I switch items here? So I see there's this other item. I don't know what my controls are. No one's gonna read your README, Tawny. Just a heads up, no one is gonna read it. I do hear sounds. Hang on, let me turn on my desktop sounds. Due to games with this kind of lighting require use of 3D space vectors. This is in Godot, Tawny. What is it? All right, so there is here. And no one's gonna. So I don't know what I did to change this. You know, and just so you know, no one. I'll say it again. No one's gonna read the README, but I will, since you have told me about it. Maybe. There we go. Left, right, 80 to move, space jump. Left click to drop item. Oh, that's a terrible key. Left click is terrible. Just so you know, the left click feels terrible for swapping. If you want to know what, for me, you want to know why the left click is terrible? Because I only have a space on my right thumb. So I would recommend adding in, the key is gone. My key has disappeared. I lost the key. Yeah. Well, it's saying that in the controls, left click to drop item. How do I drop an item without using my mouse? Bruce! It's the Bruce! Also, Braxton, I'm great to see you. Rabchib, welcome back to the stream. Ah! Alright, there's my key. Try moving. I'm trying to avoid any 3D space-related things. Gotcha. Checkpoint? Ooh, nice. Creepy. Homogeneous stuff? BK, I'm not sure what you mean when you say homogeneous stuff. Ah! I do like that I restart there. I seem to have lost the key, though. Or maybe the key respawns back at the beginning, which would be annoying. It's so dark. I don't know if that, you know. Turn back now. Is that it so far, Tawny? Is there more? Do I need a gym? So far, it looks great. The controls feel pretty good. Jump feels good. Yeah, the jump feels good. The colors feel a little bit dark. I would add in-game instructions for how to do things. Yeah, no, totally fine. And that's, you know, I'm trying to give you, you know, the feedback as I play, because works in progress, of course. Yeah, so my critical feedback would be controls in the game, not the README. In the README as well, but controls in game. Lighting feels a bit dark. It's very cool lighting, though. Maybe a little bit brighter for me. And then make the game like... It feels like my game. Like, you can't do anything yet, right? There's nothing interesting about it. Movement feels good, though, is what I'll say. Nice work, Tawny. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope that feedback was useful. I like the checkpoints, the animations, the sound. Everything feels good. Nice work so far. Nice work so far. Good, good. Yeah, looks great. Okay. We're gonna fix these doors on... So we gotta add in our transparent doors now. And so this needs to go into this room. Hang on, let's select this room. Basic room 1. It's gonna add in a transparent door. Let's rotate you up 90. Snap it into place here. All right, so that door will go there. Let's duplicate that door. Put it in basic room 2. And then this door needs to be over here. We need one more of these here. And it should go here. And then we also want to put one here, but we're gonna need to move this into room 3, I believe. Yeah, room 3. All right, let's make sure that our doors... Gotta add a button to open the door. How many matrices are supported in 2D space though? Mat 2, Mat 3, I don't know. Good question. Let's take this tea bag out of my tea. It's getting a little bit bitter. I left that tea bag in too long and I got bitter tea. Okay, I want to... Whew, we made it. We made it. All right, I want to create a button now. We gotta change these transparent doors down here as well. So one more transparent door. Add to room 4. Room 4. Okay. And then we need to move it down over here. Up. Over and back. All right, nice and in position. And this shouldn't be a door here, or at least we don't have a door yet. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go to our plane. We're gonna bring this down here. You need the Pro Builder window. Bring that in here. And then we're gonna take this down and say that there is no opening here. Why can't I edit that? That's weird. All right, let's grab the edge. There we go. All right. There we go. I want to create a button. Let's do a commit. I've made a lot of slow progress. We're gonna add a commit in here. The wallpaper, I got that from free PBR. Get status. Get add. Very hard. I'm going for a kitchen vibe is what I'm going for. Stygian, some reference for level design. Let's take a look at that in just a moment. Get commit -m chore add door and a door closing opening animation. All right, I need to make a button that we can step on now. Same thing with like being able to step on a button. So let's go back into Unity. Sorry, Blender. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna try to make a button, people. Something I'm worried about with the button. Oh, Stygian, let's take a look at your link here. Level design reference. Famous staircase. Is this, you want me to create like the, my guess is like the infinite staircase. Let's, just for good practice here. Yes. For level design, this is what we need to make. Walks in with a hat. Walks in. Thank you so much for the hat. Let's get another hat added. Are we already on our fancy hats? We're already on the fancy hats here. I can't believe you guys add so many hats so fast. We may need to do something about that. We may need to do something. Thank you for the hat. This hat's not going to work well here. This hat's going to be a disaster. Here, let's get it. Let's see if we can swap it in here. Let's do a hat reallocation. Thank you for the hat. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Thank you for the hat. You got close. We got to be close. You guys almost did it this morning. You almost did it before the break. I have quite a few left, but you're getting close. Getting close. Stygian, thank you for this. It's great. So something I want to do with my button. there's gonna be like a space for it to be in. I want it to be like angled, and then you step on it and it'll animate moving down when you step on it. And I'm not sure how to do that animation. See, animation's like a deform, so I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. Let's scale this in the Z. Okay. And I want to cut out the middle. So I'm going to do an inset, I believe. Or actually I could do it this way. Make a copy of this. Scale it down a little bit more on everything but the Z. And then we'll do a Boolean modifier. So add modifier bool. And we're gonna do a difference. Did that do anything? Oh, I have to tell it to do, all right, so we have this one. I see. Hang on, take this off. Boolean modifier. And then we're gonna say that we're gonna take out a diff of that thing. And now let's apply. We have this shape like that. It's gonna be the outside of my button. By scaling the Z direction a little bit more, we have this thing going here. I want to add another cube inside. Oh, I'm trying to save this. We're gonna save this as button. Like standing button, platform button. You're gonna step on this and it's gonna go in. Let's add in another cube. And the idea is this cube will be inside. Like this. But what I want to have happen, I don't know how to do this. So I'm gonna go into my edit mode here. If I grab just this face, I want to have my button, the inside of my button, look like this. Let's grab the bottom, scale it, like that. So you're gonna step on this, and what I would like to have happen when you step on it is just, so this is the button that I want. You step on it, and what I want is just the top face to move down. And I don't know if we can actually do like an animation like that. It feels like I should be able to. But when I was looking at the animation frames, it wouldn't let me do that. And I don't understand why. Because essentially I want to animate just this face moving downward like that. So that's what I want. Slavical, thank you so much for the follow. Holy cannoli. Slavical. I'd like to welcome you to the crew now. Slavical. Welcome, my friend, today. Slavical, thank you for the follow. And Fear again, congratulations on your number 35. Sorry, I missed that. So that's sort of what I want in my animation. Let's select everything. All right, we're gonna select everything. And we are going to apply our transforms. A shape key for that. Skittles, a shape key. Ooh, this is a new term. This is a new term. I don't know. I've never used a shape key. I don't know what a shape key is, but we're gonna find out. So alternatively, I could just have it, this whole thing move down, right? That would be fine too. We could do that. But really I want we could do that. So we could just scale it down. So Slavko, it's interesting to see you in Blender. Thank you. It's interesting to be in Blender. It's really interesting to be in Blender. Yeah, we got Red Merds, the fancy mug. We got the nerdy nerd mug here. Courtesy of the Two Nerdy Nerds. So that's one thing I could do. I could scale it down that way. I would like to know how to do it that way. So you're saying there's a thing called a shape key. Shape key Blender animation. I'm doing a quick Google here. Where is my web browser? There you are. Green triangle tab to create a basis, then a new key and edit however whichever key or basis you have selected if you're editing. So you're saying there's a green triangle. This thing? And, ooh, I can add a shape key here. A basis. Wolfric, it's going all right. I'm having a great morning. I'm a little bit frustrated with how slow I am at this Blender stuff. And then add one more. Okay. And so you're suggesting that I can, so let's see, if I edit this, just this face, so I can move that face down. Cool. Cool. Okay, this is what I want. So when you step on it, I want it to go to being flat like this. With Coding Subcap, it's okay, that point of learning, absolutely. Wolfric, it's great to see you, my friend. Welcome back to him. Skittles. Awesome work. Thank you so much. Points, add, Skittles. 500 points. Thank you so much for the help. All right, so now in my animation, oops. I need to, if I go into object mode, I'm assuming there's a way to switch between these somehow. So I'm gonna go to my animation. I'm creating action, value, yeah. I'm not sure what that means. Drag from 0 to 1. Or drag on the key bar. Key. Insert keyframe, copy keyframe, interpolation mode. I do want to add in an action. I'm gonna lock the basis. Oh, so I'm gonna animate this, I think. Okay, let's add in a keyframe. I'll do an I. Let's create an action. It's gonna be press / unpress. All right, let's add in a frame here. Let's go forward 10 frames. And then we'll go to 1 here and we'll add in another frame. Okay, that didn't do what I was hoping it would do. I'm gonna rename this to button. We'll rename this one on the outside button border. Click the dot to the right of value. Press the dot to the right of the value. Here. Animate property. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, let's go back in time. I'm gonna delete this keyframe. Let's go to 0. I'm gonna delete, for some reason this is on 1. Delete that frame. Select this. Hang on, something weird. I have a bunch of animations. Let me delete those. I have a bunch of actions, is what I should say. Somehow I have a bunch of extra actions. Let's go ahead and delete these. Because I was like clicking on stuff, I think it got off. Okay. Let's add in a keyframe here. So I'm not sure if this is what I'm animating right now. Or if I need to right click that. Yeah, that didn't seem... All right. This isn't doing what I want. Let's get rid of those. We're at 0. How do I get this into my action? I don't see how to get this down there. I'm sure there's a way to do it. See the mouse pointer icon at the top of the timeline. This one here. Disable it. Only show selected, include channels relating to this object's data. So I think this is the one you're referring to. See the mouse pointer icon. That's the only one I see. Custom properties. I want to add in the shape key here. So I'm not seeing shape key. That I like that. That's really useful to have. Danger EP. Dan Garrep. Dan Garrep, welcome to the stream. It's a different action. Yeah. I see no action. I only have the one action. I have to unpress selected. Let me remove Danger Garrep. Oi, oi. Many people think it is Danger EP, but it's Dan Garrep. Dan, welcome to the stream. Have you met Dan Garrep? Dan Garrep has followed me. You know, Dan Garrep, you're great, you're grand, you're cool. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Hang on. Blender, animate, shape key. To animate with shape keys in Blender, you need to. Let's see if I can do it here. There's always a song. Push Toy, do you just like the songs? Yeah, we're getting close to 4,000 songs sung here. I'm trying to animate a simple scene to test the shape key added to the object. Just by going by the description of your process for inserting here, it sounds like you are only creating one keyframe. Set the value of the keyframe. Move the different... So I'm wondering if I need to... Yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to do this. Let me see here. Cannot be animated. How do I add in a keyframe for this? No, it's fine. I was curious what would be the prize after a subscription. You get that song sung. Insert keyframe. Where is it going? Like, it's not inserting a frame into my action. Notice here. Get a song and dance. Delete keyframe. Yeah, how is relative to... All right, I want to add it to an action. Blender, action, keyframe, action, shape key. To create a shape key, but I need to, I don't know how to add it to my action down here. That's So interesting. My dope sheet. So notice it's on my dope sheet. How do I get this added to an action? That's what's going on here. So maybe? Why am I not an affiliate? You meet all the requirements? There are many reasons, but yeah, I'm just not an affiliate. I'm sorry. Spaghetti Code Factory, how the heck have you been, my friend? It's great to see you. Lieutenant Conker, welcome back to the stream. Yeah. The main reason is I don't want you guys to have to watch ads. I don't want you guys to have to watch ads. The other reason is it kind of makes me uncomfortable when people give me money for doing a thing I would be doing anyway. So there's a little bit of that. We like to sub and stuff. If you really want to give me something, you can do so on the Ko-fi. I have things that you can purchase, or you can become a sponsor on GitHub. But we like ads to support the stream. Feargan. So here's what I've said. If I get up to 200, I've told people if I get up to 200 CCV, concurrent viewers, I will apply for partner. Instead of action editor, use shape key editor. It is action contextual. Okay. Let me. I see. All right. So I want to go shape key editor. Let's add in a keyframe. Thank you for the hat, Proton. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well, Proton. Let's get you 2 hats. Proton. Oh, have I been on this screen? Have I been on my face this whole time? I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the hat. Let's get. Oh boy, it's gonna get dicey in here. It's gonna get spicy. Thank you for the hats. Let's get 2 more hats in here. How many hats do you have available? 18. We have 18 hats. All right, we gotta get this hat up there. There we go. Thank you for the hat. Maybe we reduced the number of hats so that way it doesn't hurt. I did have 24 hats, but we had to reduce that number because it was too heavy. It's super spicy, super warm. Thank you so much. All right, so now let's insert another keyframe, and this one will go to 1. And we'll say replace that keyframe. Okay, so now I have this animation. Okay, I need to reduce okay, so we have that animating. Pressed. Button pressed. Okay, I see. Let's delete this one. Sweet. Oh. There we go. Button pressed. There we go. Gotta keep that brain warm. Oh my goodness, Skittles, thank you so much for your help. That was so helpful. That was so helpful. I appreciate it. Let's add some colors to this button. I'm gonna change the base of the bottom as well. The base is not quite... See how it's like overlapping a little bit? Let's go to our model. Now that we have this, let's go into our edit mode. Also, folks, if you guys don't know, Proton, incredible Commodore 64 coding guru, graphician, just an incredible human being all around. Let's scale this down here. The active shape, can I not scale this? The active shape key, oh, it's locked. There we go. I want to do it on both, I think. So I want to get it sort of this size there. That's interesting that I can't scale them both at the same time. Okay. Let's watch that animation now. Perfect. Perfect. It does exactly what I want it to do. Why is this so hard? You could if you do a basis only. Basis, start position, and keys are added to the top. I'm so confused why that didn't work. All right, let's undo here. Let's go back to where we were before. All right, so this is working. Oh, it's because I was in edit mode. I really want to, all right, let's come back here. On this object, I really don't want to have to edit both. You're saying I can edit just the basis? When in edit, it gets stuck on the selected key. All right, so I want to just scale this one face though. Can I do that? I suppose I actually don't want to edit just that one face. You know what? I actually want to edit it this way. I actually want to edit the whole thing. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. And let's edit this keyframe real quick. We're gonna have this be up just a hair. Like that. There we go. So I want it to look, you can still see the bevel on it a little bit. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Might even be a little bit too high, but we're gonna leave it for now. Let's add in some colors to it. Someone tell me, should I not be doing the color editing? I always add it in this mode, in this particular window. Someone mentioned, like, why are you doing it in that particular window? Like in this editor? Is there a better way to be adding in just colors to this? Let's call this border. And we'll call this button. Make the button red. Like that. So we just have like a nice little button there. Let's increase the roughness on it. Do it in the right panel, but personally I prefer shader editor. This is where I've always done it. All right, just have like a nice little button there like that. Okay. So just like a little button. If you do it in the panel, it's just more compact, so you have bigger viewport. Gotcha, gotcha. I also like doing the UV stuff. Isn't like you could do the UV things here if I wanted to. We could also shrink the sides of these in the material tab. There's a material tab. Would I add that up here? Or there's a tab I'm missing. I know I could add a tab here. There's like a material tab, I think is what you're saying. On the right panel. On the right panel. There's properties panel, material tab, properties panel. Oh, you're saying down here on the object I could modify. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, that's where I like doing it here. It feels nicer to be able to edit these things here. I see. All right, let's save our button. Let's export this in here. Yes, so I could do it this way. I like doing it from the shader in case I have like an actual texture I want to add. It's gonna be our button. Let's go ahead and export this. What's the task right now? Great question. We're adding a button to our game that can open these doors. So you're gonna step on the button, it's gonna animate it going down, and then you'll be able to open the door. That's what we're going for. All right. So let's make sure that these are all scaled. The scale here. All right, let's select everything. Let's apply our scale. It's gonna mess up my animation. No. Okay. All right. Good. So, oh no. All of the applying the scale thing is wild to me. But spitty factor, I hope that answered your question. We're going to export this into our project. Models. Let's create a folder, buttons. We'll just call this button. All right, so we have a button now. Here, we're going to create, let's go to our basic room here. Is there a collapse everything button? Does anyone know if there's a collapse everything button in Unity in the hierarchy? Can I just collapse all? Lance, you're so close. You're so close. All right, so we're gonna come over here to our main room. We're gonna add in a button into our main room. We're gonna go back into our thing. We're gonna delete our camera and our lights. We're gonna re-export this. Okay. We are gonna add the button in. There we go. And we're gonna scale it up a little bit. Okay. So, and then we're gonna turn it into a prefab. So let's go into our basic room. We're gonna add this into our basic room like that. Keyless, absolutely. If you redeem it, we'll do it in probably like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Once I get this button added in. Woo! Let's do a keyless skydriver. I know I can always count on you for a round of keyless. So it's the main reason I stream. Fun fact, keyless is the main reason I like to stream. Hang on. 1 lock 2.25. So we're gonna add these buttons in like that. So the idea here is we're gonna add a button. And when you step on the button, it will animate it depressing in. What's interesting is I really thought the button needed to, the Z scale actually needs to be a little bit higher. Sounds like Clueless. It you know, I am a little clueless. Also, Sebsky, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day, my friend. All right, so we're adding the button and we want to tie it in there. Let me make it, I need to make it a little bit higher on the starting frame. Apparently, I didn't quite realize how low that was going to look. Where did our frames go? Which one of these is for... There it is, data. Oh, it's at, let's go to 0. I want to make this even higher at 0. So our basis here, we need to, oh, maybe it just exported at a particularly weird height. Let's try this again. It's just so hard to see that button in the game. You notice it? I think I need to make it be higher there. So let's grab this. It's locked. Let's unlock the basis and make it even higher. And then this, we want to be at 1. Hang on, I didn't do this right. Okay. When I export, want it to start this height. I think I'm doing something wrong with my export. I think it's gonna look weird. It's weird that it's going to 0.4. Does anyone understand why it's going to 0.4 like that? There we go. It looks good. And then we should have in our model, oh, no animation with it? Did I not do an animation? The animation isn't getting exported there. We'll figure that out after we play a round of Keyless. Skydriver, thank you so much for the round of Keyless. Folks, get ready for it. Here we go. We're gonna do a round of Keyless. Let's get our document camera up here. My document camera's all the way down. Like this. Yeah, so we're gonna play a round of Keyless. So Keyless is a Scrabble-like word game. Here, Skydriver, thank you so much for the redeem. One of my favorite games. And it works a lot like Scrabble. We're gonna roll these dice. Like so. And now we have to create a grid of words using this. All of the letters, this dice have to be touching. So let's pull these out. And all of the letters, actually bump that. All of the words must be at least 3 letters long. For example, "Gi" is not a valid Keyless word because it's only 2 letters long. But what would be a valid word? Oops, I there. "Ga" would be a valid word, assuming it's a real word because it's 3 letters. Clan. Let's start off with a clan. Clan. Clang. Dunk. We could do a dunk. Ooh, there we go. Clang, dunk. Ramolks, great word there. This J might cause some problems, so let's see if we can find a word for the J, if anyone's got a J word. Junk. Yeah, that D I think is going to be a little bit easier to work with there. Gin. Gin and kid is a word. Maybe we could do something with this H now. Hunk. We can find another thing to do with the J. We got hunk that we could put up there instead of that. So we got to do something with the H here. We're kind of in a tough spot a little bit. Hug. All right, so we do hug. Ha is not valid. It needs to be at least 3 letters long. So we might be able to do something different with these. Could do chug. Chug. And we almost have lad. We could do lad. Chuggle isn't a word, unfortunately. We got lad. Call, lack, clug, chag. La kid. Is la kid a word? We got gain. We could put gain. Kind. Ooh, kind is good. Gain. Where would we put gain? G-A. So we got to use something like this. G-A. Putting the I's. Clan again. We got clan. Oh. There we go. G, great. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. G. There we go. This was a good one. A clan chug junk kid. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you so much for your help. We did it. We done did it, folks. Let's add this to the Keyless Hall of Fame. Real quick. Go ahead and take a picture of that. All right. Nice work. Nice work. Focus. It's so blurry. Focus. All right. Nope. That was worse. There we go. Perfect first. There we go. Perfect. 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 Let's go ahead and take a screenshot of that. We're going to add this to the Keyless Hall of Fame. Let's go ahead and turn my document camera off. Let's get it added in there. Jimin, welcome back to the streams. Don't chug junk, kids. It's true. Gee, thank you so much for the save there. Very nice work. Let's go to our Keyless Hall of Fame. For anyone who doesn't know, we do have a Keyless Hall of Fame over on the Twitch. Keyless Hall of Fame. You can get your very own words added in here. Feel free to post what you got. Clan Chug Junk Kid. Sounds like gang members in some kind of RPG. Yeah, exactly. The Clan Chug Junk Kids. Better watch out. It sounds like what, River City Ransom? is a game where you play like high schooler gang members. The River City. It sounds like something from that. Classic Kid Clan behavior. That's right, two nerdy nerds. Skydriver, thank you so much for the redeem, folks. For getting through it. For letting us have some fun. 500 points to all you beautiful people out there. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we have this button now. In the game, we want to make it so that when we step on the button, that the button goes down. What I want to do, let's add in first. Oh, the animation's not exporting. That's right, the animation is not exporting as an action. So I'm wondering what's going on there. Button. And I can't type, apparently. Button. I'm very quiet today because of the heat wave. I hope you're able to keep cool as much as possible. Yeah, take care of yourself, G. No worries. No worries. I'm glad to see you. And Jem, and it's always wonderful to have you here as well. So, something interesting. I'm pretty sure that this is not necessary to be that high. I don't know how... When I export... bake animation, key bones for sample. I'm not getting this action exported, so I'm gonna try something real quick. That looks, I like that button though. It looks nice. The animations aren't coming through with it. It's probably separate like the materials. Yeah, it's not coming in. So when I've exported before, I've done it as actions. QPYQ, what a great name. Welcome to the stream. Have you tried mastering it in the window? I don't know what that means. Just for what it's worth, I'm very new to Blender. I've been using Blender for about a week. About a week. My whole goal for this game jam is to learn how to use Blender a little bit. Yeah, so I'm a complete novice. I feel like we're all novices. Awesome. It's probably separate like the model materials. So if I were to do it as an action, so here's the thing, I want to do it, it's not showing up as an action. I can do it as the shape key. I'm wondering if I can turn it into an action somehow. Nonlinear animations. So I have, yeah, it's not an action. Bottom of this panel. View master. You're saying go back to dope sheet. View / master. I don't see that option, and there's a delay, so it makes things harder. It's a marker. It's a marker. So I want to know how to use a keyframe and an action. Blender, use shape key in action animation. To animate between key shapes, insert. So like this, how do I animate between shape keys and Blender? How do I animate shape keys within an action? Here's what I want. In Blender, I'm animating an action for a character. To be able to animate the shape keys, you can change the view from action editor to shape key or dope sheet editor. Since I'm trying to edit the shape keys in separate action, am I able to merge them into the action? Some time ago I tried to do that, but I couldn't find a way. Apparently the shape key actions and the actions are saved separately. Is importing Blender shapes checked? When I do an export here or in Unity? Let's go back over to Unity. Import animations is checked. And so it's almost like it's not an animation. Import Blender shapes is checked. Yeah, in rig. In model, it's checked. Import Blender shapes, blend shapes. No animation data available in this model. So, yeah. Let me see, and it may be, so what I'm wondering is, Please don't reply thanks as an answer. Okay. I'm thinking pew pew IQ. Pew pew IQ. Thank you for following me. Today we got pew pew. Yes, IQ. Welcome to the family. Pew pew IQ. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a beautiful day, my friend. Am I able to merge with an action editor? Yeah, it looks like maybe we can't. Let's look at Unity. All right, Blender, Unity, import, shape, key, action, shape. What was it called? Shape. Let's go back to Blender. Shape key animation. Shape key animation. Work with blend shapes. Export action editor shape keys to Unity. All right. How long is this video? 13 minutes, come on. Blender tutorials, what is a shape key? Modifiers, animation example. Apply modifiers, okay. Okay, so maybe we need to do apply modifiers. There's no apply modifiers here. Seems like Unity only accepts when a shape key is linked to something else and driven from that. Yeah, I wanted to add the shape key to the action. Somehow. Apply modifiers is checked. This is why I was trying to do it in Action Editor. And I suppose I could just scale the whole thing, which is not quite what I want, but might be enough to get us over this hump to continue making the game. Because we have a limited amount of time. We have like 5 days left in the game jam. Yeah, 5 days left. So we're kind of running out of time. We have a lot of time, but kind of running out of time because that's like 15 hours of work left. I'm not sure how much I want to spend doing this. Action Editor shape keys to Unity. All right, so then we have it in, okay, we have an animation example. It's so long. I just want a driver example. Yeah. How do I export Blender shape keys to Unity? Oh, sure thing, Rio. Yeah, feel free to join. There are 5 days left. There are 5 days left. This guy made the video. So I have a model with an armature animation shape keys for facial. When I export to Unity, it only shows the armature. According to this rule, I'm supposed to see a blend shapes tab in the mesh render, but it does not show in the inspector. Try this one, but the blend shape does not show up. You should see blend shape section in the skinned mesh render. I had a problem when I used a mirror modifier. Don't even get the shin mesh render thing. Though, yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's the same. The Blender FE export. Currently pursuing a potential solution. Can't apply modifier shape keys on Blender. So this is like super old as well. That the modifiers and key shape could be conflicting, which in turn is prevented from becoming blend shapes in Unity. So one thing, it'd be really nice to know how to do this. It would be really, really nice to know how to do this. Without having to install a plugin. Blender shape key in action. Blender animate shape keys in action. with action, you need to select, okay. This might be moving a different timeline, but yeah, this isn't in my action. This is where I was before. Action. Yeah, it doesn't have like this AI generated response. Shape, key enemy shapes in Blender, Blender secrets, mastering keyframe animation. How do you shape keys in Blender? It'd be great if I could just do it in the action editor. Give me just a second here. All right. Music was a little intense for my thinking right there, so I went ahead and muted that music for us. Can try creating a custom prop that will work in Action Editor, but not sure if Unity can see it. So the little silly thing I can do. It's so interesting that this doesn't show up. So I could do this also. I could do a little, we'll call this press button. So button pressed and press button. I can do this. Oh my goodness, is this really? I don't think this is actually going to do what I want it to do. For what it's worth, but let's try. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an empty animation. Oh my goodness, this would be... Okay, I just had to... I don't understand that, but sure, let's do it. I just have to add in, can an action, and then it isn't an action with that object. And then it does it. I don't quite understand how that works, but I'll take it. I'll take it for now. All right, so we have an animation. Let's go into this button. We're gonna create a empty parent for it here. Okay. Let's move this button into the center of that parent, and then we'll position the actual parent button like this. And this is like our button model inside. And so let's position this properly. Like that. And then our button model, we're going to have this be a 1 scale, and then we'll have this actually be the 2.25, 2.25, 2.25. Have this marked here. And then this is going to become our prefab. Can create it, just needed an any key. Yeah, it just needed to be attached to something, I think. I don't quite understand what was going on there, but we're going to take this. We're going to make this a prefab here for our button. So we can now add multiple buttons into our universe relatively easily. Well, let's go ahead and add to this. We want to, in our model, the button itself, I want to add in a mesh collider. We'll add this to the ground. So now I should, nope, it doesn't walk up on it. I think I might need to mark it as convex. Ooh, that's interesting. Convex. Might have to bake the shape somehow. Why don't I land on that? I don't understand that. The coffee cup is going. What do we have to do to add hats, Juan, to the coffee cup? I have to make need to make a hat. a hat model to be able to do that. I'm surprised this didn't just add in a working collider there. Thindle with a hat, let's go. Let's get a hat added to this stack. I didn't realize how high my hat stack is. Let's get a hat added in here. Let's connect this, let's pull it down. We're so close, folks. We gotta at least take a break, but I'm probably gonna be wrapping up for the day here. It's gonna pop. I don't know how much more it can take, Captain. Captain, it looks like you've gotten more hats. We have 18 hats total. We reduced it because I was having a little too many hats for me. Wolfric with another hat. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the hat, Wolfric. Perfect. All right. There it is. Thank you for the hat. Oh my goodness. I'm doing wonderful, Thindle. How the heck are you? 4 minutes, Surly. Folks, if you guys don't know Thindle, it's spelt with one L.
What?
Incredible streamer.
Yay.
Cat father. .NET developer.
Very
Good stuff.
easy.
Go check him out.
You do pretty much whatever.
Why can't I add in... The mesh
All right,
collider
let's
is
put you down.
interesting here. Oh, Thindle, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible news. Yeah, so sorry to hear that. Oh, jeez, Cyril. Thindle, that is terrible news. I hope I'm sending you my positive vibes. Positive vibes to Thindle, everybody. So, you know, I'm nervous to ask more questions. It feels personal. So feel free to share as much as you are comfortable with. But my customer got a new CEO, so we had to do new CEO things to show that it's better than the old CEO. I'm assuming that means that your client is working with someone else now, is what it sounds like to me. Ground. I think this is what we need to do. Add mesh collider. I don't know why I can't see that. That's so weird. I might just need to do in the model. I know that you can bake in this. There's something I can do to bring in the keep quads. I think I can do that. I could create my own mesh collider as well. I don't understand why that's not doing it. Yeah, so you just don't 2 weeks before a demo. That's rough. That is rough. I am so sorry to hear that. What I'm going to do, I think the hack is not quite the right word, but I think the easiest thing for me to do with this is to add in a box collider and just scale see how the box just sort of is almost the right size. I just have to shape it in here like this. So rather than having it match, I wish I could have it match the actual mesh, and I don't understand why it doesn't. But we can do this and then make it so you jump up on it. So I can do that. Manually add in the mesh, and then we can jump on it. When we jump on it, we'll have it go down. Okay. Like that. So we'll make it so when you jump up on top, it triggers it. What's interesting is because the player, I think I need to fix the player model. The player is just the player model is a capsule, so it's a rounded bottom. So I can do things like if I push up against stuff, it applies the physics. Goob, I'm very proud of the animation on it. I'm very proud on it. Surly, so close. All right, folks, before Surly has time, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is about time for a break, but I'm going to give you some time. Am I the cup or the coffee? You're playing as the cup, so the theme of the jam is only one inventory slot. And so I'm trying to make a game where you are only one inventory slot is the theme. And so the idea is that you are the inventory slot. But I want to make it so we jump on here and it's going to depress here. Could I have coffee in my inventory? So the idea is you're going to have different liquids in your cup, and you can like mix them and do different things. That's the idea. That's the plan. Is it coming along? Is it happening? We'll find out. We have to. You stay tuned to find out. Is essentially what's going to happen here. Do you press the button because you're too light when you're empty? Ooh, that's a really good idea, Thindle. I like that. We can do that. Yeah, I like that idea. I've been called worse. Yeah. I hadn't considered that. I really like that idea. Is that different weights here? I was gonna have like things like strong coffee lets you break down a wall. Different things like that. You add sugar in, it'll make you faster or something like that. Surly, there it is. Let's get another hat on this head. Thank you for the hat. 2 hours. You're almost there. Not that much longer. You'll be able to do it again. Thank you for another hat. These are all great ideas. I really like that. Melted lead, heavy. Yeah, melted lead would be heavy. Ryan, it's great to see you. Happy Friday. Congratulations on your number 37. All right, so what I want to do is make it so that way when we detect that we've come from the top. So if the player is jumping on this, we want to be able to detect it. So let's add a script here. I really want to finish this before I wrap up. Enjoy your focus time, two nerdy nerds, Bernardo, Selena. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Enjoy your day. We'll catch you guys soon, folks. Be sure to go check out Two Nerdy Nerds. Give them some love. Some of my favorite streamers on the platform. All right, so what we want to do is my button here. Our button model. Let's add in an animator. Well, let's do a few things. Let's get this door to trigger. Let's add in a button here. We're gonna add in a script, and gotta figure out how I'm gonna make it actually trigger the door. All right, so we're gonna take. All right, you know what? I've been trying to pace myself with streaming. We're gonna wrap up actually. I was gonna say we're gonna keep going, but I gotta wrap up here. Gotta be honest with myself. Take the time for like my own self-care. So I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna find someone to raid into. I'm gonna finish this off stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So let's see if we can find someone to raid into. I think we're gonna raid Practical or Beegs. Beegs have been going all morning. Yeah, because I feel myself feeling like a little bit obsessive with it. Beegs is doing Learn You a Game Jam, so we're gonna raid Beegs. And he doesn't look like he's getting ready to raid just yet. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a beautiful day. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. We will be back tomorrow morning for a bit of a longer stream. All right, folks, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Remember, have a beautiful day. I will see you then. Have a beautiful day. I'm a blah, 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 blah. I love you guys. Thank you for making my morning awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.